Welcome back to The Road Show. This morning in The Buzz, the no texting while driving battle is raging on here in the Ocean State. And now Rhode Island's efforts to discourage the dangerous act may be getting some high-tech support. Today, a General Assembly committee is taking up a proposal that would require those who are caught texting and driving to install a device that would jam the cell phone when a vehicle's engine is running. Here's how it works. The equipment is wired to a vehicle's engine and alerts the driver's cell phone when the engine is on. Software installed on the phone then disables texting or email capabilities. Phones without that software would not be affected. Now, several companies already manufacture this technology, and if it's passed, Rhode Island would be the first state to require its use for those found in violation of a texting while driving ban. The device could even be installed on police and fire vehicles and in the driver's seat of buses and other public transportation. What do you guys think of this idea?
Well, texting and driving is very bad.
It is very bad.
And you know what? Every time I pull up to a stoplight, every time, without a doubt, if I look over to the person next to me, if they're of the age of texting, when I say of the age of texting, under the age of whatever, I don't know, 50, someone's looking down at their phone or texting.
Is that driving while texting if you're stopped at a stop sign, though?
Yes.
You think so?
It is, yeah.
Really?
Well, you actually, the car's running.
Okay, I suppose.
Say you're looking down and all of a sudden, I don't know, the light turns green and then you're like, oh, that light's green, and you hit the gas and you run over somebody trying to cross the street on a bike or walking.
No, you're right. It is dangerous, I guess, at any point when you're driving, whether it's fast, slow, stopped.
Changing the radio station while you're driving can be dangerous.
But I think this software is almost... I hate to say it, but I agree with you. Texting and driving is awful, but I feel like better things can be done with people's time and money than install this software in a car. And if it's going to shut off capabilities of texting or doing other things on your phone, who's to say that your passenger can't text now? Is that going to like just shut off everyone else in the car? So now you're just sitting in the back seat of the car. Now what? You have no contact with anyone.
Well,
I can't text their back. I can't do this.
There are some limitations with this device, so you'll still be able to text or call 911. And I guess there's some of these programs will allow you to, if you are going at a slower speed or stopped, it would allow you to do it. Like, it wouldn't just be a blanket, just shut it down. Here's the other thing, though. I actually don't think it's a bad idea, to be honest with you. If you have been found in violation, I mean, I have done it. Have you texted while? Yes, it's bad. And you know what? I've done it, and I'd be like, what am I doing? Because you know it's bad. But the temptation is, you know what I'm going to start doing? I think I'm just going to put my phone in the back seat. So there's no temptation to text.
That way it's not right there.
You know what I mean? Because if I see it and I hear the vibrating, I'm like, ooh, pick it up and look at it. I've got to stop doing it. My brother, in fact, I've been trying to call him for a week, right? And he's like, you keep calling me during commuting time. I don't talk and I don't text while I'm driving. And I was like, wow, I wish I could be that firm about it. He just doesn't do it, and he's a smart one. You know?
I mean, I'm going to sound old here.
Yeah.
Again, because that's what I'm famous for on this show.
Yeah.
But I think people can survive a short drive or a long drive without sending a text to somebody or one, you know, when you said, you're sitting in your passenger, what do you mean, you're not going to be allowed to text in your passenger seat? My point, I'm not saying, you know, you'll be able to survive without it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that I go back to the days when, you know, my kids are funny. They said, how did you know where you're supposed to be on time?
I know.
We just said we were going to be there.
Right.
How did you know how to get in touch with somebody? I don't know. We called them when we got to that place that we were going.
Yeah.
So it's old school, I know. Things have changed. Times have changed. I have friends who are lawyers who actually read their testimony while they're driving into the court. You know, they have it on their steering wheel and be driving like this. But, I mean...
Driving while distracted has been going on a long time. It's not just texting. I mean, I see people putting lipstick on. I see people doing their hair. I mean, you know...
Making a sandwich.
So, yeah, you wouldn't believe the wacky things I've seen. I saw this one guy literally with his foot on the steering wheel and he was scratching his head. I swear to you, he was like with both hands. And I'm thinking, God, that's even more dangerous than texting. You know, he's just like with his scratchy head.
Can you do that one more time?
I'm not going to do it again.
One more time, please. One more time. Thank you.
All right, anyway.
But it's true, though. You know, Courtney, I've seen videos online, Courtney, where you see like these videos of kids talking about whose friends have died while texting, while driving, and they have the last text that their friends sent them. You know, it's like, I'll be right there, and then that's the last thing they get, and then they die. It is so dangerous to do while driving.
Absolutely, and our viewers couldn't agree more. I actually found more people who are supportive of this than against it, but we have comments from both sides, so we'll start on foxprovidence.com right now. This one's from Anthony. He says, a law should be passed for hands-free cell phone use. Seen too many times people not paying attention to where they're going because of that cell phone. And Joe says, I think this technology should have been around 10 years ago. It's a great idea, and I support it. Here's our poll right underneath that live blog. What do you think about the anti-texting device? A, it's over the the top and will never work. B, it's a good idea and will keep people safe. We have a lot of comments on our Facebook page this morning, probably over 10. And Jen Curry says, well, I do not agree with texting while driving. Where do the restrictions end? Sean Furlong says, dumbest idea ever. Eric DeHart says, what if people just did the right thing instead of having a committee meeting telling people to do the right thing? Tiandra Long says, this is great. And Shelley Cleary says, I love this idea. I think it will work and also discourage the teens from using their phones while driving. So if you want to add into this buzz, you can do so on the Facebook page, the live blog, vote in the poll. We'll have all those results at the end of the show. But for now,